Okay, welcome to the channel, everybody. We're back at Grandma Mary's top secret mosarz.m site for TikTok, and it is not a top secret. It's just me having a little fun, and we got a bunch of new videos here. Let's take a look. This is obviously Juliette with a little tiny Chihuahua type puppy dog. Let's watch. Okay, so hashtags Angelina Jordan, Angelina Jordana, Princess Juliette, Love Dog, mosarz art, Who Let the Dogs Out, original is the sound thing. It says the doggies, but I'm quite certain it was the Baja Men, but what do I know? Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. Okay, I have a confession to make. This is a dark secret that most people don't know. I really like this song. I really like this song. I don't know why. It's just an exciting, fun, little energy type of a song. And Elroy's eyeballing me over there. I already did this video and a bunch of the other ones, and I had a video all. I go to turn the video off so it'll go to the film editor, and it wasn't recording. So I did the whole thing, and now I'm doing it again. And of course you can't replicate the same thing you just did, so we're doing a little different. But Elroy and I got up and did a little dance, and sorry you guys aren't gonna be able to see it because I don't have it, but you know what? It was a little fun. So yeah, we were dancing for the camera a little bit, mugging it up and having a little fun. And I was actually, you know, barking along with the dogs. That's my job. Let's go ahead and watch this again, and then we'll take off. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? When the party was nice, the party was bumping. Yippee-yi-yo, and everybody having a ball. Yippee-yi-yo, I tell all the fellas start and then calling. Yippee-yi-yo, and the girls they all respond to the code. On the Bulldog Showdown. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Yeah, I'm also happy they cut out some of the lyrics. There are some of the lyrics that are a little bit adult, okay? So I'm glad those are gone. But there are a lot of the other, most of the lyrics in there are just some fun. Okay, let's watch the next one. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I wanna know what love is. Hey, as you see, it's the beautiful Sara here, Angelina's mom, and read hashtags. She is the answer to real love. Heart. That's a nice thing to say. FYP, mosarz art, love, Farrah Star, Sara Jordan's mom. Excuse me, Angelina Jordan's mom. Unusual, beautiful. And it says more beauty and viral beauty and trending. So the song thing is some looks like Middle Eastern writing, and it says Aaron Doctor. Okay, let's listen to the rest of it. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. Okay, I said something in the earlier video that I made that didn't get recorded. So I do everything stream of consciousness. I don't take any notes. I don't have any notes. I don't have any information. That's why I don't usually know where things happen, what time they happen, what day they happen. I don't know any of that stuff. I don't. My memory's shot, man. I'm doing the best I can, but you know, it's some of that stuff. It's funny what sticks in my head and what doesn't. You know. So anyway, let's go on with this. So I said something to this effect, and this sounds like, I don't know, I'm buttering up Sara for something. You know, there is absolutely zero chance that there'd ever be a romance or anything between me and Sara, and I'll tell you why. She is way too classy, way too elegant, way too much of who she is. I got nothing to offer her. Nothing. I don't have anything to offer her. Maybe my personality, but that's not enough. So, you know, I don't have. I have no designs on that. None whatsoever. None. You know why? You know what I love about Sara? She is Angelina and Juliette's mother, and with her, I'm sure with the help of Grandma Mery, they have raised two beautiful, perfect young ladies, I think, and it's not just their looks. They're cute, they're beautiful, they're whatever. You know, all the others, they take after their mom, right? They all got these big doe eyes. There's just they're Aries and Athena included, right? So, you know, that's all a plus. There's nothing wrong with any of that stuff, okay? But yes, what's on the inside, right? And Sara, and probably I would guess with the help of Grandma Mery, they were able to instill in these kids just a certain, I don't know. Yeah, I think maybe she is the answer to real love. Maybe that is true. Okay, maybe she is the answer. And if that's the answer, that's okay. But you know, everyone's looking for the answer to what that is their whole life and never find an answer. But maybe this is the answer, you know. So what I said earlier was that, you know, it's kind of like, in a way, when you look at Sara in these pictures, let's go to a different view, like that, a view like that, okay. You could take a picture of her every quarter second, and it's all there. Every one of them's going to be a great picture because she's in it, okay. And she's a beautiful lady. Now, again, I'm not looking for a date. It's not like that. And throw in the thing that I'm old enough to be her father easily, probably grandfather. So that's another reason why it ain't happening. I have no thoughts about that. I don't even think that way, to be honest with you. You know, I'm out of the game, if you want to put it that way, for the most part. So I say for the most part because I always want to leave the door open, but not for Sara. I got to find somebody. Well, let's drop all that, okay? Sarah's way out of my league, okay? I'm Bush League. She's top of the pile. She's at the apex. So what I said about Sara was this. Some people, you've probably met them before, celebrities and that kind of thing. Some people, you know, they take a great picture. The camera loves them. You know, you take a picture of them, man, they look fantastic. You know, of course, oftentimes there's a makeup crew behind you and a hairdresser and all the other things, right? Getting you ready for the pictures. If you're in a movie, you know, they got makeup and wardrobe and all that. So, you know, they look good when they're all done up, right? And then you see them out in public and it's like, ooh, who's that? No way, that's not that person, you know? They don't look like that. You know, they look like me over there, you know, walking around, you know? And so they're not as photogenic, or how do you want to put it? They're not as beautiful in person as they are on screen. Now, that makes a lot of sense because, you know, a lot of work goes into making them look good when they're having a photo shoot. Sara looks good all the time. Now, I've not ever seen her in a, like, you know, first thing in the morning or anything like that. I've never seen her, so I don't know what she looks like in the morning. But I can tell you, every time I see her, she looks fantastic, and she doesn't look like she has a lot of extra makeup and that kind of stuff on. Maybe just a little of this, a little of that, you know. And she's a beautiful lady. She really is. And then I also believe she's beautiful both inside and outside. And Angelina and Juliette both have said that many times in their own way. And so what I said was, let's go back. I'm trying to get this out. I'm trying to remember what I said. Then I'm going to try to remember to say it the way I said it because I thought it was nice. It came out kind of nice. So some people, they look great in front of the camera because they've been, whatever, for whatever reason, okay? Other people don't. There's a lot of people that are camera shy. They don't think they look good. Maybe there's a reason for that. Look at this. I got this great big bazooka nose here, okay? Some people would think that's would make me unphotogenic, and it's probably true. But I don't care about what I look like that much. I don't have any makeup on. I got these stupid looking teeth here. I'd do something about that if I had the money anyway, just because I don't like it myself. But it isn't because I'm vain or I care what I look like that much, as you can easily tell. And that's that. So, but ladies are different. Ladies oftentimes take a lot more pride in their appearance. Sara, when you meet her in person, which I have a few times now, and talk with her, it's like, this is what I said in the earlier video. I said it's kind of like an eclipse. An eclipse? How'd you get to that? Well, we just had an eclipse, so it's fresh on my mind. But the other thing is, when you take a picture of Sara, it's kind of like the eclipse is in full swing, okay? The moon is covering up the sun, and it's getting dark. See how the picture's a little bit dark, When you meet her in person, it is, you're supposed to wear those special glasses when you're watching the eclipse. When you meet Sara in person, there is an undeniable, I think, brightness and a sort of a glow that accompanies her. Maybe it's more of a spiritual thing, but she just has a demeanor, a character, a nature. Maybe it is love. I thought it was elegance and that kind of thing, but, just sort of she has a respectful way when she talks to people. She's very, when she's talking I watched her talk to a lot of fans up in Portsmouth. I talked to her too, but then I stood back and I filmed and I watched her talk to people. And the way she is, she's just to me, it's amazing. She's not I call it canned. She doesn't have a script she's reading from. Oh, hello, how are you? Thank you, next. She's none of that, okay? She talks to people, she engages them, she talks to them. If they ask a question, she answers the question, okay? Because she's paying attention and she's talking to that person right at that moment, okay? That's got to be a skill. Because usually when you got that many people around, then I'm trying to talk to everybody at once. It doesn't work very well, but that's my nature. So yeah, she's just got a way about her. So to me, it was like when you take a picture of Sara, it's like the eclipse happened and it's a little bit dark out. You can't quite capture her essence, I don't believe, in a picture. Maybe you can, but like here, she's beautiful, no doubt. You see her in person like that, it's got a whole different feel and texture to it. There's more to the picture than the picture can capture when you get see her in person. That can be the opposite for a lot of people, where they are much better portrayed to the public by a professional picture being done, I think. All right, that's just me yammering on. Okay, guys, let's move on to the next. Let's watch this one out, and then we'll move on to the next one. I want you to show me. I want to feel what love is. I know you can show me. I want to know what love is. We love you too, Sara, in a platonic.
Who let the dogs out?
Didn't we ever do this one? Yes, we did. Jordana, Sakura, Haru, Spring, Mozart, Art with a heart. The sound is natural beauty, spiritual gardens. I went on a whole rant in the earlier video I did, and it was way too long, about belief, faith, God, the universe. What do you believe? How do you believe? How did all this stuff get here? How did all this stuff come to be? Who is there a design? Is there a hand? Is there some kind of a being or an all-powerful, all-knowing being that's guiding all that stuff somehow? And it all depends on what you believe. You know, there's all kinds of faiths and religions in the world that have their own set of beliefs. I think most of the mainstream religions believe that there's a God or some gods that oversee creation, everything that exists. Most of them include also the dark side. You know, if you're the things that go wrong, you know, the devil, just for a short name, is in charge of those things, okay? And all these things I believe probably came about because people were a curious species, human beings. And a lot of us just need to know, you know, we just need to have an explanation why, how, where, when, who. You know, we're curious about things like that. So you look at a picture like this with this beautiful little bird here and this beautiful tree, all those intricate branches, twigs, and all that kind of stuff, and you think, and all the beautiful flowers, of course, and you think to yourself, how did all that happen? Where did it come from? So I got on a big long rant about that, and I think about this from time to time. Part of the reason I think about it is because as you get older, there comes a time, it's like you're walking around the earth on the equator, right? And there's the curvature of the earth, and you walk and you walk and you walk and you walk, and of course you can't walk around the earth because there's water everywhere, so you got to get across the water somehow. But anyway, you walk, you walk, you walk, you walk. And you crest over the curvature of the earth, and now you're on the other side, and you can see there's a door away at the end of this path that you're on, right? And that's the exit door, okay? You can't tell when you're going to get there, how far away it is, none of that stuff, but you can see the door. The doors are coming, okay? So as you get older, that happens, right? So then you're curious about, well, what's on the other side of that door? Because I'm getting closer to that door, and I just kind of like the little, hey, could you give me a little heads up here? What's going on? So it all depends on what you believe. Do you believe in heaven and hell? Okay. Which one do I qualify for? Well, no comment. It's okay. You make up your own mind on what you qualify. You know. Then of course there's certain beliefs believe that you're going to be judged after you go on your life, how you've lived your life, I guess. So everybody has different beliefs though about that stuff. So I'm not here to criticize or complain or none of that kind of stuff. All right, your beliefs are your beliefs. Believe what makes sense to you. If there's some things about it that don't work, you know, then, you know, explore a little bit if you want to. Or just hold fast to your faith and don't worry about the little details. You know, you're never going to find an exact answer for all this stuff anyway. It all is going to come down to faith in the end. No matter how far you chase it, no matter how far you go, it's all going to come down to the end. Nobody knows, okay? Right down to the existence of every single atom that this theoretically is the essence of everything that exists. Scientists still don't really know how they function. They have all kinds of great thoughts, ideas, and concepts about it, but they really don't know exactly. And the more they know, the less they know, oftentimes. So let us move along to the next video. I won't get into that big rant. That was a short rant. You should have seen the other one, man. That was epic. Let's move on. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. We didn't finish this one. What am I talking about? beautiful natural scenery there, and that is just makes, to me, that always brings me back to thinking about stuff like I was just talking about. Let's move on to the next video.
She may be the face I can't forget, a trace of pleasure or regret, maybe my treasure or the price I have to pay.
I'm sorry, I have to stop this one here, because this is why I want to stop it here. Angelina, they're posing for a picture, okay? They're being, maybe somebody's suggesting how they should look or act or whatever. But they're all posing for a picture. They are all exceptionally beautiful young ladies. That's why they're there, okay? And that's why they were invited there. And then they come and they put on their best. As I understand it, each one of the ladies, the young ladies here, was taken care of by their own designer. Each one had a different designer for the dresses and all, I guess for everything, the makeup, the hair, and all the other jazz. So they each had a team working with them to present themselves in the best possible way that they could. And they also had these designers with these all these fancy dresses and stuff. And a couple of things about what Angelina wore. I don't know who the designer was, but Angelina actually looks to me different than almost all the rest of them. She looks like a Greek goddess throughout this whole event. This was the Debutante ball in Paris. Debutante ball. And most of them have on these big things like this here. And Angelina's worn stuff like this before. It's not that she hasn't worn it. But she has the look, to me, of a goddess, Greek goddess, almost the entire event. I know James Steele has mentioned that, and some of the other creators out there have mentioned it. And just... And I want to point this out because, look, smile, 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 elegant, we'll call it confidence, elegant, I'm just standing here minding my own business. I don't know what you want to call it. But Angelina...
She may
watch her move and be in this. Oh my goodness.
She may be the face I can't forget, a trace of pleasure or regret, maybe my treasure or the price I have to pay. She may be the song that summer sings, maybe the chill that autumn brings, maybe 100 different...
Oh, okay, well, we didn't get... I guess I got to end it here because I can't do anything. All right, that's what we'll do then.